Over the last few years, I've had short game lessons off some of the best golf coaches in the world. And I'll be honest, my chipping has improved. It has, marginally. But I've got to the stage at the moment where I feel like I'm contemplating something radical, is the best way to say it. Now, my good friend, James Robinson, has been helping me recently. You've been helping me with my golf swing.
Yeah.
You've been helping me with my mental approach, a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, right now as we record this video in the middle of 2025, I feel like my game is as good as it's ever been. Thanks to you.
Thanks, pal.
However, the short game is still causing me issues, pal, right? I feel right now, with my short game, it is showing signs of being the best it's ever been.
Yep.
But I categorically can't seem to get it close to the hole.
No.
How daft does that sound?
Well, I've played with you a lot as well, haven't we? I mean, you're flushing it, tee to green, and then you're getting round the green, and you certainly make a meal of it when you're at the side of the green, don't you?
For me now, I'm getting to the point where and this sounds ridiculous, it sounds ridiculous to say, but there was a point in time where I didn't even feel confident about hitting the green.
No.
And that's gospel honest, like, I felt like I was going to chunk it 2 yards in front of me, thin it over the back, and sometimes that still happens, it does, but very minimal. It's now like, I feel like I'm hitting okay shots, but they just never go that close to the hole.
Well, an okay shot puts a lot of pressure on your putting, doesn't it?
Now, luckily, I'm the best putter in the world, but I can't rely on that all the time.
I actually do think you're up there.
Well, the thing is,
well.
I would put it from here because I feel like I've got more chance, but it's not, just hypothetically in this scenario right here, this is, I can't put it through this.
No.
Okay, so I've got to use a wedge. I am thinking something radical. And I've trialled it. I don't want to go to it, I don't. I've contemplated chipping one-handed.
I've seen it done before by some good players.
And I'm weirdly having some good success. So I'm not going to put any pressure on you, but this could be a last hurrah before I commit to chipping just one-handed.
Well, there's no right and wrong, there's just results.
So, like I said, I feel at the moment, hitting this shot, fairly routine shot, I'll make okay contact, but I just, for whatever reason, I can't seem to get it close to the hole. It misses high right or long left.
Slightly duffy, wasn't it?
I mean, I would take that every
very good
day.
shot.
That's an example.
Okay, bit drivey, low flight and left.
It's like, it's hit the green, but it's nowhere near the flag, is it?
No. Very similar.
And do you know what's right now? I think if you were to ask me what am I thinking, I'm not thinking a lot, but I'm almost, this is a weird psychological, I almost feel quite happy that I'm not duffing it.
Okay, so you're
Isn't that weird?
You're just happy with the strike and you're not really worried about kind of aim and the result.
How do I change my psyche to I want to be stood here by the end of today or at the end of this lesson, realistic thinking, I want to hold this shot. Yeah,
well, it all starts with good positive energy and visualizing that shot. So if you haven't got a shot flight in mind and a landing spot in mind, that's the first thing. Before you even hit the shot, that's what you got to be thinking of. Am I holding the right club? And you want to be picturing that shot, almost like you're throwing a ball. So you want to be thinking of that flight.
I'm not thinking of a landing spot at all.
Well, that's half the problem, because you want to be so into the shot and visualizing that shot, and then you're trying to copy the picture that you've already seen. So the first thing that I would suggest is, when you walk up to a short game shot, you read the lie. The lie here is obviously quite good. We're off nice tight lie, but once you've done that, you want to be thinking, how do you throw the ball? And almost like visualizing where you want to land that ball.
So should I put a marker down?
Yeah.
Like I'm playing this with the idea that I can't use this area.
Yeah, this is bad ground.
I want to land it not on this slope.
Yeah.
I kind of want to land it just on top of that slope.
Yeah, so it's your first available flat spot, that, or reasonably flat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hitting into this upslope, it's unpredictable, especially when you're using loft. It's going to stop quickly, isn't it? So that's your first real flat spot there after the slope.
So that's funny, as I get further back here, that looks a long way up.
But it's a good spot because it's predictable how it'll bounce on that flatter land.
Is that where you'd be looking?
I would certainly be trying to land it very close to that, yeah.
Okay.
My rule of thumb on a shot like this would be first available flat spot. So pretty good. It was near enough flag eye to your T-peg, wasn't it? Maybe just past it.
Well, I suppose it's almost done what it did in relation to the tee.
Yeah.
It was level but right.
Yes, exactly.
And it's gone level and right.
Yeah.
Like they're
Cutty.
They're just weak, aren't they?
Yeah. Let's get one on video. We'll have a look.
I kind of feel like I got away with that one a little bit.
Yeah, it got a lot of spin, didn't it?
I flew it way past my landing spot. Like, I should be trying to hit that T-peg.
You want to be so into it. So a good long stare before you go.
Just feels very like I'm trying to do something.
Manipulating the face. Let's have a little look from here.
It's like I'm trying to save it at the last minute.
So it's certainly inconsistent with what it's producing, isn't it?
I mean, I've hit 8 shots. 4 of them are short right, 4 of them are long left. I feel like my 6-year-old son, from this position, would have hit a shot closer than that.
But the thing is, when you watch the videos back, it's certainly not miles away. I mean, looking at setup, got a pretty good setup here. Slightly open with the feet, chest slightly open, good alignment. As you take that club back, if anything, it's just slightly on the outside as you take the club back. But the face is working nicely for this style of chip, keeping the club head outside the hands. You've certainly got a little out to in path going here.
Yeah.
But that's an easy way to get the club on the ball.
Yeah.
I'd rather see it that way than certainly very into out.
Well, I'm not offended by the strikes.
No, the strikes.
Like, you know, they're not horrendous. Why can't I get it close to the hole, James? Why is it not going in?
Attitude. And then we look here, face on. Again, neutral stance. Weight looks slightly in the left side. A little tiny smidge of shaft lean. You've not got tons of wrist set, which is good on a style of shot like this. Just a little tiny hinge. Certainly a wide backswing.
Too wide?
That right arm gets a little bit straight here in the backswing.
Yeah.
You could certainly soften that right arm. You can see here when we're looking at this right arm, it's very rigid and straight.
Yeah.
You want just a little bit more of a soft right arm. So all I saw there really, go on, take your backswing as you were. As you get back, well, yeah, in that video you were more kind of going straighten that arm up. It's more here,
Yeah.
where you just want to feel a bit more soft in that arm, allow it to fold a bit more. Better.
I mean, it was close to the tee.
It's an awkward chip, this one, because if you're just short of your landing spot, it hits the bank and it dies instantly. So you certainly want to be kind of carrying it further up onto the flatter spot, or using less loft and using that slope. That's the one. It's bang on it. So the landing spot's pretty bang on, isn't it?
Perfect.
I mean, that nearly hit the T-peg, and it's ended up stiff, hasn't it?
Like when I putt, and this is probably a little bit to my psyche, when I putt, I'm so confident at the moment, it's almost weird when it misses.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's because you're so focused on holding it.
Yeah, but I almost don't expect another result.
No.
Isn't that crazy to think?
Well, you're telling your mind what you're trying to do. Where I think every time I play with you, certainly on short game, you're always talking about kind of the dangers rather than the what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, what do we want to do? We want to hit that club, we want to land it on that T-peg. Your technique is certainly good enough to do that. Like that was a lovely strike.
I quite like that softer elbow.
Yeah, well, that softer arm will just help soften the flight, because when you go and take your backswing, when you get your right arm a bit kind of rigid and so bring it back down, a bit here, like this, you'll get the face more closed. So then obviously you come into impact and you'll get the face a little bit short and drivey.
Oh, I'm like this.
Yeah,
because that's
pull your
what I feel
back
like
out
I
a
do.
bit.
I feel like I'm like this.
Well, that's where that low left far one will come from. Where if you fold this arm on the backswing, you'll see the face just work a hinge a bit more open.
Oh, that feels lovely.
That was nice. Softer flight. It's not as darty.
Well, that left one, whenever I look up and see the ball going left on a chip,
Yeah.
it always goes long.
Yeah. Well, it's because the loft that you're hitting it with is less because the face is shut.
And every time I see it flare right, it's always short.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing one that goes, like, quite literally that picture we see there. Nothing's gone right and long, and
Nope.
nothing's gone left and short.
No, it's always like, because you're hitting it with less loft, that shut face, that darty one is a much lower loft, more drivey flight. So softening that right arm, if you want to feel just right hand only, you're not going one-handed, using this as a drill to help hold that arm. So as you swing back, helps that arm fold correctly. That's it.
I mean, that bit driven, but it's not offensive.
But how into your landing spot were you there?
I was a bit more into my right elbow.
Just into the technique, yeah. So it's always like swings and roundabouts. Like to be a good chipper and get this stiff, you need to be so kind of trained with your technique that it's second nature. So then you can get more into your landing spots and visualizing the shot. Where if you're just thinking constantly of like technique, you're going to be missing the important stuff. On these next few, really concentrate on in your setup. You certainly stood there and your setup looks good, but as you go back and you fold this right arm, you then want to feel that as you come back, you're just simply trying to return what you started with, where your setup would have looked here on that shot, and then impact's more here and a little bit short. So just think like all we're trying to do is return what we started with. So as we go back, we fold the right arm and then just try and return exactly what you started with, where you're changing. Like on a good chipper, on a shot like this, from a face on camera, the setup and the impact will literally look near enough identical.
I'm really focused on the shaft. I don't think that was far off. I'm really focused on, boom, back to there.
Same again.
I know they're not perfect, but I actually feel like I'm onto something there.
That was really nice. That was nice.
T-peg, elbow, shaft. How nice was that?
That's good.
That was so much
That
better.
was really good.
So much more height.
Yeah, and that's the getting the face more fanned here because of the right arm folding correctly.
T-peg, elbow, shaft.
So flew it just slightly long there, but it's certainly a softer flight, isn't it?
It's outrageously higher.
Yeah, not
Isn't
as
it?
drivey. Yeah,
And it's actually going, it sounds ridiculous, it's actually going at the target.
yeah.
It's actually going in a straight line. It's not horrendous.
That's good. Perfect for pace though, isn't it? Because that's one thing that I always like to talk about on chipping. Just like the pace of the shot has to be correct. Where people think of the pace of putting, but how often do you think of the pace of the shot when you're chipping?
Not really. Listen, the dark thoughts that have been going in my head, James. T-peg, elbow, shaft.
If you can't be good, be lucky. What a bounce that was.
What are you on about? You not noticed I wanted to just draw that one in a bit?
I had hook spin on.
That was
Great shot,
ridiculous. Thanks, mate. Just a bit fast.
Touch drivey.
Yeah, just a touch.
The flight was lower, face is more shut. So just go into that backswing again. Feel that right arm. As it folds, the face just, yeah, that's it. Works a tad more open. Again, just a bit drivier. Are you still feeling the shaft feeling?
I was, yeah. You're thinking that's coming in here?
And shut. Just because it's a bit more grabby on the floor, isn't it? So if you allow that arm to fold, gets the face just a touch more open, and then returning the shaft square, not driving it. That's bang on.
Go in.
Not seen how good you are one-handed yet, have we?
I'm so good one-handed.
Let's see it.
I've been going right hand in the pocket, quite cash.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll do like a thumb out.
Okay.
Sometimes all a hand in.
Depends if you're on camera or what.
I've not done it on camera yet. It's a little thumb in. I'm going to go thumb out this time.
Which one do you chip better with? Thumb in or thumb out?
Probably thumb out. It's a bit more cash. And then just literally...
That's not so good, is it?
Maybe it was thumb in.
Thumb in. Let's try thumb in on this one.
That's too casual then. Let me...
You just thought it was going to go in.
Oh no. They're my two worst shots.
Let the right arm fold correctly. What's noticeable is the rhythm is very smooth one-handed.
It's outrageous, isn't it? I feel like I go back a lot longer. Oh, they're terrible though. Not like that. Like it feels so long.
Well, that was long
loose.
and decel-y, that. Certainly don't want to train that into the system too much. No. Hope your bunker play is good. We're going back two-handed.
We'll have to, won't we? I've just put it in the bunker for 5 yards.
I didn't even realise that was in play.
Oh, that's embarrassing. That one-handed has been so good. Anyway, right, I know what I'm doing now.
Oh, textbook.
I mean, I nearly hit the T-peg, didn't I?
That was literally on the tee.
T-peg, elbow, return the shaft.
Very good.
Okay, I want a chipping comp against you then.
Okay.
Can I do it under pressure?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Let's pick these up.
Yeah.
Let's do a best of 5. Okay, can it be done under pressure? We'll do first 2, 3. And I'm not only taking on James, I'm also going to take on... I think chipping might be one of the best parts of your game.
It has been said.
And I've brought Guy in, so that might be... There's 3 people then. I've got a chance of at least having a second place once.
You might finish on the podium.
Yeah, you ready? First to 3 points.
Yep, okay.
Closest in, that's it, done.
Yep.
All right, T-peg, elbow, shaft. Sit.
Strike was good. Was that that drivey one?
Slightly pulley drivey one, wasn't it?
So I'm just not bringing the shaft back to straight.
No, it's more in the backswing. You're not allowing that right arm to open the face as much. Okay, not much to beat.
Oh my god.
Do you know what I mean? It's just like different, innit?
That's the first chip today.
Just like different, innit?
Easy. Just let it fold.
Oh, it's easy. Do you want to put in comp?
No.
All right, 1-0 to James. And you know what, this is actually, when you're practicing something, it's good to put it into like a competitive environment. Because as you see over there, when I was chipping with no competition, like I was starting to get it dialed.
Yeah.
But then that first shot, I'm like, it feels like I have to do it now.
Yeah,
It's
and
like,
you only get one chance, don't you? So doing it with friends, you're just doing a different shot every time.
I honestly, the best time when I was a chipper, and it probably, well, maybe not for you, but like being a kid at the golf club, and it's just having chipping comps for a bag of chips was like,
Yeah.
I would
Do it for hours and hours till it went dark,
hours.
didn't you?
Oh no.
Sit.
Is this
It's
score
pretty good, isn't it?
flawed? Because it's going to get
basic.
all the points.
Well, hopefully it only takes 3 shots.
That's
Getting
the
hungry.
Are we playing for lunch?
Yeah, we're playing for lunch.
Or do you want to do it 3-2? Or
Yeah, let's
2,
do that. So you got 3 points, then I got 2. You got. Or do you
oh no,
get
do
8?
2, 1, 0.
Okay.
First to 10.
Okay. Well, that was nice. That's lovely.
What's good about Guy's chipping technique?
He's got a good right arm.
That's what they all say.
Overused.
But he also has his left arm. Like...
You don't need your left arm to
One
chip.
big massive bicep and one little one.
Ah. Get lucky.
Oh no.
After,
Get lucky.
oh,
Have I beat you? Yeah, I have.
you have. Finished last. Landing spot was decent.
That's pretty nice.
That was lovely.
Yeah, great.
Oh,
That was nice.
You can do it under pressure.
Come on. It's what we need.
Turbo lip out. Criminal that. That one looks closer.
Actually, it does, doesn't it?
That's
Oh.
Rick's
Yeah.
yeah. No question.
Yeah, just.
Wow. Three.
Three.
Okay, I'm going to try this one just over the corner of the bunker.
Oh, like this.
Nice strike.
Good strike.
Difficult little shot, isn't it?
Oh.
That's a nice touch. Yeah, I think he's. Oh,
Oh,
has he
no.
got it?
Oh, that's a tough one.
James. Chipping, you
here.
get 5.
Chipping, you get 5.
Looks huge. Was it going to spin? Of course it is. Oh my days.
That was really nice. Oh,
Hey, what? It's tough
you got
school,
robbed a
isn't
little
it?
bit there.
Better golf shot than yours.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know.
I
I don't know. Oh, the
That
strike was nice.
A bit of spin.
But that's like, probably to my point.
Yeah.
It's an okay hit, but it's not that close, is it? Whoa.
This is everyone's dream. Everyone loves the shot.
If you put it in the bunker, you lose a point.
Correct.
Okay.
Either bunker. What loft?
58 degree.
Do you use that a lot when you chip it?
52 I use probably the most, but yeah, 58 certainly in the chipping comps.
Okay.
Oh, James. Oh my crikey.
Oh, missed it.
You missed it. Oh.
He has. Oh! Cheated.
Oh.
Very nearly.
Not bad.
Oh.
Hammered it.
That was a really short swing as well then.
I've always had a fairly short backswing with a bit of acceleration.
Sit. Beat James.
Oh.
Oh!
I think it has done.
It looks like it's done the job.
9 for me.
Wow.
Oh, did you get the point then, Rick?
I got the point.
That's a nice shot.
Run up the hill. That wasn't far off.
Oh, what was it? He's got a little divot going on there.
Digger
Oh, he's done it.
takes the win. Takes the win.
Of course, yeah.
Well done, mate. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. That was class. Hopefully you learned a little bit from it. I think it's very insightful. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.